Alright, so I think the airbag pretty much works. It may not be the best way it could, maybe it could be better, but it works for the most part. So what I'm going to try to do now is using this new version. I'm going to take the stuff that's inside of it and try to make it so it can just work in a different vehicle now. So putting all the stuff that's in the zip into a new folder. Let me check the main.material. See, we don't need anything related to pickup truck in that. I believe I can just save it like this and it'll work. We just have to get, I could have just picked a color in the game that's already got a material that's white. I don't know. I thought I might go back and put little letters on the airbag or something silly on there or something. I don't know. Now the pickup J-beam, of course, the only thing we're going to need out of it. What in the hell? Did y'all see that? I saw it too. Must be a ghost. The only thing we need out of the J-beam for the we just need that line there. So if I just make a text document and save that line, you know, that's got to be added to whatever vehicle it's going in. Now we're done with the J-beam, and we don't need the body either, because the car's going to have a different body. We do need the DAE though. That is the actual mesh. And the airbag, its J-beam's done. It just needs to be put in the folder. Now the only thing that's going to be different, it's going to be where it connects to the car. Now see, this was set up to fit inside the pickup truck and scaled to be right where it needs to be. This crazy like cage device here is actually well, do you see where BL1, BL2, B2L, this is where this thing is connected to the car, and it's also creating its cage like device, which I didn't realize when I was attaching it everywhere that I meant to do it so that it's separate. So I know the ones that are just B2L, B1L, I know those are actually the pickup truck's body, part of the body, so we're not going to be using those because we want it not to be attached to any damn thing related to the car, so it can be a free moving anywhere you want to move it to. It ain't connected to nothing yet. So that should make it so if we load this now into the J-beam editor program, this is the old editor. Well, you can see this little box here, and you can see this trigger here. That's the trigger for the airbag. Now the thing is, you're going to have to put it on another car. So let's just pick a different car. I don't know which car. Maybe something like the van. Well, somebody just said, no, not the van. I don't know what to put it in. What about the hopper? So the frame of the hopper, you know what? Let's just do it like this. Let's just copy that onto the desktop. So everything is out of that zip. That way we can just import in the hopper into here. In the Blender. Oh, I forgot there's different versions. We got the rock crawler, we got the V8, we got just a standard hopper. Just a standard hopper. Now we know we don't need all this stuff. All we really want to know is where the steering wheel is. Let me leave the bumper. Alright, let's import in the JBeam using Angelo123's JBeam exporter program. Import JBeam. Let's find. That's not it. Airbag. So, as you can see, the pickup truck is in a different place. Now let's import in the DAE of the airbag. And now you see we got the actual mesh there. So we got the mesh and we got the J-beam. So selecting the airbag and the J-beam, we should only have to move it over. Now I didn't think about it at the time, but I probably could have just started off with the damn airbag scaled a lot smaller than the size that it is, but anyway, that should do it. So what I'll do now is apply all transforms, and we're not using the hopper parts. We're going to overwrite the airbag with the DAE of the airbag that's moved. Selection only. And we'll overwrite the J-beam part of it by just exporting J-beam. selected part. Now I assumed it wrote it. Let me load it into here and see. If it did, it would be in a different place. Yeah, save 217. But it's not in a different place. That's in the same place. I'm not sure, but it ain't doing it. It's not moving it. I mean, the timestamp says it got moved. Or it got, something got done to it. Maybe it did move. One way we can find out is we can go to Blender and we can tell the parts to the car. These two parts here, we'll just attach them. And we'll export that onto the desktop as a OBJ. And selection only. Now we'll import that into the thingy here. Import reference mesh OBJ desktop. Yeah, you see it didn't move it. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But fear not. What we can do in here is we can select it all. You see. And we can just move it like that. That there will do it. We're gonna move it just like that. I think that'll work. What do you think? So we just got to save now. Now we still got to attach it to the damn hopper. So we'll go to the hoppers folder and we'll get the frame out of there. So we'll go to hopper frame. Let's see the hopper. Let's see the hopper. The hopper body. Would probably be better suited. Yeah. So in our airbag J-beam, we got to make some new. Now all this is in a break group, so this all will break. We got to go where it's not going to break. beyond the brake group here, because these will be the where this thing basically attaches to. So putting our cursor here, selecting. Now the first thing here is the oh, isn't that something? I didn't connect this to the body yet, but because I guess because the meshes in the different vehicles are using the same numbering scheme, BL1, BR1, and all that stuff, then it's already connected. What's not connected is this crazy contraption here to the body on the inside. So we'll do that now. And it may have been if I hadn't deleted that stuff. Remember, I deleted that stuff. It may have been connected, but it still wouldn't have been in the right place. We still would have had to move it. So let's just do a quick connect. Connecting it to different parts. Trying to keep it from moving all around. I should hold it, I would think. More holding that too. So let's save it. Now let's go back to the folder that I created that's got that text document, and let's copy that to our clipboard, and let's go to the hopper folder and copy the hopper's main hopper J-beam thing into here. That way we can add our slot. Now when we load the game, oh wait a minute, it ain't gonna do shit yet. I got to move this into, so in the vehicles folder, we can make a folder called hopper. And this will be acting as an unpacked mod, but not the whole mod, just what we need for the hopper. So when we load the game now, the game will load up. When it loads the hopper, it'll go through this J-beam and call on anything that J-beam's calling for, whether it's in here or not. It'll get what's in here out of here and get the other stuff out of the game install folder. That should be how it, well, that would be ideal. It may be I could be doing this in fewer steps than I'm doing it. This is just something. Damn, screwed that damn texture up. But the airbag texture works. That's all that matters. I gotta do now? I know what I gotta do. I got to go get the damn minged up material from in the hopper. Because I guess it can't exist in two places at one time. Which, reload. Oh, you dumbass. You gotta put it in the damn vehicles folder. It ain't gonna load it from the desktop. Well, cool, man. I think it worked. What you think? Didn't take too long to do. Well, I guess I'll compress this and zip it and share it too.